Months ago, I started on a journey to become a World of Warcraft Shadowlands Season 3 Mythic Plus Dungeon Keystone Master to get the limited time mount, proving my mastery of Mythic Dungeons. After a month of grueling challenges, countless wipes, a legion of leavers, and hours sitting idly by as groups rejected me, Season 3 has finally come to an end. Well, can't win them all. Well, actually, I can, because I was finally able to get it. After such a long grind, I was finally able to get the one mount in World of Warcraft that I was so intent on getting. And I was finally able to get it right before Season 3 ended. Without further ado, let me reveal to you all the Spring Fur Alpaca.
Hey!
Huh?
That's not the mount you were trying to get.
What do you mean?
What about the mount you were trying to get from doing all those dungeons?
Oh, you mean the red proto drake?
No, the one from Shadowlands that came out during Season 3.
Oh, you mean the scarlet helicid?
No, the one from doing Mythic Dungeons.
Oh, you mean the Tazavesh gear glider?
No, the one from getting a 2500 rating in Mythic Plus dungeons during Season 3 of Shadowlands.
Oh, you mean
the waste-warped Deathwalker.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, I'm really proud of you for doing that. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Yay, we did it!
I did it! I did it! I got it!
Puede que Solea tenga ventaja, pero su eco persiste y podemos seguir.
I did it.
So, what is there to say about getting Season 3 Keystone Master and WoW? I mean, obviously this isn't the biggest feat, lots of people are doing that, and I only got like right up to where I got that mount, and then I just stopped doing Mythic Dungeons altogether for this season. And there are people getting like 20s in their keys and going up to 3,000 or 4,000, and they're getting that achievement where you're like the top 10% or top 0.1% of people doing all this crap and whatever. And my gear isn't even that great. I mean, like, it's all like upgraded to level 12, like at least, I think. Most stuff, if not all, like, you know, whatever. But like, so I wasn't like, you know, carried through it. I did everything on my own accord, but like a lot of it, you know, I'm proud that I was able to do it, and it was fun sometimes when I got really good groups, but a lot of it was, you know, yuckied by people who get frustrated and leave early, or like we wipe a couple times right at the start, and instead of trying to stick it through, they just leave immediately. So it's like, okay, I mean, we probably still could have timed it or finished it or whatever, but whatever. I don't know, like that was something that kind of soured the whole experience. Another thing was, I don't know if it's just like being a hunter or like being on the Alliance, but it was definitely hard getting into some groups sometimes. Like my item level shouldn't have been an issue during the time that I was queuing up for things, but like I don't know if, I mean, they have some pretty good utility, they got like good AoE and stuff, I guess. I don't know, I don't really read too big into the numbers, but I feel like the biggest challenging getting even invited to do dungeons was right after they allowed cross-faction grouping, because then just the player base pool was so much bigger on the realm, like, so from there it was gonna be tougher to get invited to things. But I guess you can say that since they're more a bigger pool, there's more chances that I could get picked, but like by people, but I was another fish in a much bigger pond. But also I feel like human hunters aren't as desirable as maybe other race hunters, especially ones on the horde. So like, that was maybe something else that made it a little tougher to get. So it did feel a little stinky when I'm sitting there for like 10 to 20 to 30 minutes, constantly queuing up, getting rejected, having other things filled up. I dropped my pen, jeez. But I was able to get it. I was able to do it. I'm glad that I have it. I feel cool now that I can see other people with the mount, and I'm like, yeah, I did that too. And then and I don't know if people get that when they see me. I definitely do that when I see people with cool mounts. I see where they got it from. I hope it's not from the store. But that is something that's said about WoW, that a lot of times you can tell people's accomplishments just by their mounts and whatever, and it's true. And there is some sort of prestige that comes from mounts, and I've got one now that's like content. I don't have invisible or anything like that. This is probably the most prestigious mount that I've gotten, like, while it was main stuff content, so I'm happy about that. Am I gonna be doing this again? I don't know. Definitely not for season 4, because that mount looks cool, but I don't feel like doing that again. Maybe I'll do it again in Dragonflight. Depends on what the mount looks like, and what the dungeons are like. I'm sure they'll be fun. But yeah, that's my journey to Keystone Master in season 3. I know I wanted to make more videos in this series, but I just didn't, because there was like a big chunk that I wasn't even playing. I really didn't even get back into doing this until they announced that season 4 was coming out, like, the date when it was coming out, and then I was like, oh, I've only got a month left. So I just, that first week I swear I did like 15 or something mythics just in that 1 week alone. But yeah, so I'm done with that. I'm glad I got it. Proud of myself. It could have been worse. I'm not saying that I, pushed up, I'm not saying I'm better than Sisyphus or anything like that, but it was something that took effort to do, and I'm proud of myself for sticking through it and doing it. There were some times where I felt like I wasn't going to do it, but it was doable, and I did it, and I'm proud of myself. So I hope you enjoyed this 2 video series. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Wow.